Hello everyone, welcome back to my new video. Today, we're going to look at the top 5 worst prisons in the world. 5th place, Quezon City Jail, Manila. Quezon City Jail in the Philippines' capital Manila is one of the worst in the world. There are just over 3,500 prisoners in the crumbling building full of mold. The maximum capacity is less than 800 people. Due to the lack of space, the prisoners have to sleep on the stairs, and even that is not enough, so they have to take turns in their sleep. Rest here literally takes place in shifts. Heated fights often break out over a free seat, ending in serious injuries. Taking someone's place is like signing your own death warrant. Dishwashing, laundry, and personal hygiene are all carried out in one trough, but it resembles a sewer rather than a washroom. As for food, the prisoners have to cook for themselves in a primitive kitchen. The guards are completely powerless against the total superiority of the prisoners, that they would have no chance of resisting any attempt of rebellion. That's why most of the guards here can't last longer than a year. 4th place, Kwang Central Prison, Thailand. Thai crime is not for the faint of heart, and Kwang is supposed to be the worst. Prisoners here suffer from lack of food, lack of hygiene, and are sometimes physically and mentally abused. If you happen to find yourself in this prison, it is clear that you have been sentenced to a minimum of 25 years. There are many foreigners inside, who are mainly here for drug smuggling, which in Thailand can result in a sentence of 80 years or more. Everyone imprisoned in Kwang spends the first 3 months in shackles on their feet, which makes them very uncomfortable to move. Those who await the death penalty have the shackles forever. The ration of food for the day is a bowl with rice and vegetables. A lot of prisoners suffer from more or less serious problems. They have intestinal problems, but also tuberculosis. Only foreigners have it easier here, because they often receive money as support from various charities or directly from the government of their country, so they can buy various things from bribed supervisors, even hard drugs. 3rd place, Sabaneta Prison, Venezuela. Sabaneta Prison is one of the most brutal prisons in South America. Often referred as the gate to hell. It is overcrowded, and the chance of you surviving here till the end of your stay is very low. The prisons suffer from lack of workers, so gangs rule here. Violence by wild ruling prisoners is common here, and the other prisoners are thus kept in fear of each new day. Rape is a common punishment for disobedience, and death lurks around every corner. As you can probably imagine, riots are not unusual here, and murders between individual prisoners occur almost every day. For example, in 2012, 591 prisoners were killed in Sabaneta. The prison is built for 10,000 prisoners, but the reality is that there are around 25,000 of them. In 2013, the police raided the prison. They managed to find a lot of firearms, from rifles to pistols with several thousand rounds of ammunition. They also found a secret tunnel that served as a hiding place for supplies of marijuana and cocaine. 2nd place, Pyatak Island Prison, Russia. Now we move to Russia. The island prison of Pyatak is for the worst prisoners of all. Currently, there are about 170 of them here, and unlike previous prisons, there are no gangs, no violence between prisoners, and the possibility of rebellion is absolutely excluded. So you ask, what is so terrible about Pyatak? It is mainly a very harsh regime that the local prisoners have. All the cells are locked up 23 hours a day, then they have only 1 hour to go outside, and that only in a dedicated steel cage. Prison itself is surrounded by a giant white lake and a beautiful, but deadly nature, where the temperatures are also very low. It is a kind of analog of the American Alcatraz. But the prison Pyatak is allegedly capable of completely destroying the human psyche. After a year and a half, most prisoners begin to lose all personality traits and suffer from psychological problems. No one has ever escaped from the prison, and the only way out is the cemetery. 1st place, Gitarama Central Prison, Rwanda. We can probably talk about hell on earth here. This prison is characterized by the greatest overcrowding in the world. The buildings, which were originally supposed to accommodate around 500 people, are now hiding over 6,000 in their bowels. This deprived the prisoners of any possibility to move at all or to lie down. So they have to stand for days on a permanently damp floor covered with rat excrement. Therefore, almost all prisoners suffer from foot infections and gangrene, which spreads upwards through the feet, and the foot becomes completely black and the inflammation spreads to the rest of the body. In addition, the prisoners here suffer from a lack of food. According to the source, the fight for life even drives them to cannibalism. The prisoners here are either dying of starvation or serious diseases. Today's video is slowly coming to an end, and I'm glad you stayed here with me. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and click on the bell so you don't miss anything you might like. Also, don't forget to write in the comments which prison is the worst in your opinion. For now, I'm saying goodbye to you and I'm looking forward to the new video.